AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Gwinnett Braves. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Doc will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Set now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready, now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
That last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. Another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Richard Manuel leads things off now in the top half of the second. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Doc will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First offering on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Now here's the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Doc will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Mikolas is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. Doc will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Here's the 1-0. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Pro won't get him. And in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves lead it 5-1. Alexi Reyes will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
One down now, 1 down. Come on now, here we go, guys.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Ernie Ramirez will stand in as their last chance now. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with 3 hits, a triple, a double, and a single. Very close to the cycle, and they just could not keep him off base.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves win this one, 6-1. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Gwinnett Braves. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Clippers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
Before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Greg McLeary will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he's got the right approach right here. That's a fastball up, and it's on the outer half of the plate. He goes right with it and hits it hard too, but he just couldn't quite steer it into the hole there, and it becomes a 4-3 put-up.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, as you can tell, the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he's still got them.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Doc will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Around second. He'll try for third. Throw won't get him. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Richard Manuel will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Doc will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
And you know, even though this is just AAA, you can already tell. I mean, this guy is cut from a different cloth. Just the way he carries himself, the way he approaches each at-bat. He's got a bright future, I can guarantee that.
Jamie Romack will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Here comes a 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. And the runner is in from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but That's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Ricky Miklas will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Jamie Romack will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Columbus is out in front, 17-3. Doc will have a shot to do some damage, but he can't get them all back, so he needs to just get on base here. Here's the first offering. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scored. 2 runs are in. The relay. Now the 3rd man is scored, and they'll tag him out in the rundown. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after an up and down 7 2/3 innings, but he stands to be the winning pitcher should this score hold up. C.C. Lee will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Full count offering on its way. Here's a ground ball to first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ernie Ramirez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Pause, now the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. 1 there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 4 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Chad Smith will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game. International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Doc is highlighted here, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Columbus Clippers and the Gwinnett Braves. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Ricky Miklas will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or
so. The 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Now the first pitch. Ernie Ramirez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Carlos Avila will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. He's set, now the pitch. Out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Grant Green will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. First offering on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so The more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Jamie Romack will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. You can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Roberto Perez will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. First pitch coming. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
1-1. The 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Now the 3-1 home. Line hard into left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. Stephen Cochran will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Columbus is out in front, 3-0. Ernie Ramirez will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Doc will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Now here's the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Stepping in now, Ray Hensley pitches a cold strike. The throw, the tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. Carlos Avila is ready to go here as we begin the third. 3-2, here it comes. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Richard Manuel will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Doc will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Now, time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the runner is in from second. The relay. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ray Hensley.
Ray Hensley will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, and any designs they might have had about doing a lot of running tonight may need to be 86 right now because it's just not happening for him out there.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Roberto Perez will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get the pitch.
Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. The Clippers lead it 7-3. Doc will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
First baseman.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here it comes. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he's retired, one away. Forrest Freeze will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Richard Manuel will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Carlos Avila will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Columbus is out in front, 10-3. Stephen Cochran will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes a 1-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Doc will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. From the stretch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Gwinnett Braves. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Andy Voigt will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Adam Moore will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Doc got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Doc will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Yeah, keep it going. Stay hot now.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Center fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Melvin Upton Jr. will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
Hey, play for 1. Here we go. Hey, stay ahead, stay ahead.
And a step off. Runner goes for second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Doc will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Two away. All right, 1 time. All right, here we go. Let it fly right here.
Here's the first offering. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh? Hey, 1 time, right now.
Here's the pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up.
You got it. I got it.
Roper is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Anthony Roper will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hacks.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Adam Moore will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. It just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a 1-out base runner.
Hey, we got 1 out here. Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hold on right here.
Barehanded. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Adam Moore will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Here he comes on 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Rafael Quintana will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Charlie Bowie will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. The 1-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Zach Putnam is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
First baseman number 23.
Doc will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
One out now. Here we go, fellas. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ball's there, and he is out at second base. Andy Voigt will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, you know, this one was pretty much over early on. A huge 3rd inning is all they needed to cruise to this victory.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves win this one, 7-3. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Gwinnett Braves. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Lee Bartlett will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Doc will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Doc.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now here it comes. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Doc will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Doc.
Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is hit well towards the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Luis Rosado will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Obviously, much more difficult to turn a double play when it's to the left side of the second baseman. It just takes a little bit longer to get things set up, and they wind up getting only the force at second.
Hey now, we got 2. Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
First pitch coming. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Lee Bartlett will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. The 1-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Anthony Roper will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Rafael Quintana will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Javi Guerra will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Doc will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going.
Let's go, one more time, baby. One down.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Hey, get your pitch
Push
up
that one
there,
down.
First offering on the way.
Let's go, right now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Let's go, kid.
Get your pitch here, squared up.
Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out.
Right here. Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Pitch on the way.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And he struck him out. Charlie Bowie will stand in as their last chance now. And now pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first, and the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Gwinnett Braves and the Charlotte Knights. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Doc will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games.
time. Here we go.
First offering on the way. Fouled straight back. Runners are at first and third, one away.
Roll it up.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Travis Ishikawa will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 2-0. Rafael Ibarra will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he's set down, 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Derek Ward.
Doc will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
Doc.
Come on, baby. All right, boy. All right. Here we go.
Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rafael Quintana will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. Travis Ishikawa will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Luis Rosado will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Pasternicki, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
First baseman number 23.
Doc will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Easy out. Plays it first.
Hey,
Now here's the first pitch.
Come on, fellas.
Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Rosado got it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Braves on top, 2-0. Rafael Ibarra will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he goes with the 0-2 here as this is on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Andres Tejera will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
Travis Ishikawa will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We've played 8 full. Gwinnett leads it 2-0. Doc will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Throw is dropped at first. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second. Derek Ward will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. One there, and that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man on to start the ninth, and things are looking up. But then this is a made-to-order double play ball, and suddenly you're just an out away from this game being over.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Eric. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight we wrap up this brief 2-game series between the Gwinnett Braves and the Charlotte Knights. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Doc will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First offering on the way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he worked himself into trouble out there right off the bat. He had to go through the heart of the order with guys on base. And now, the next thing you know, he's already down 3-0 before he gets out of the first.
Andres Tejera will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Doc will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. Here's the first offering. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Now the first pitch. Ray Hensley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Center fielder.
Well, guys, you can just smell this one coming. Once he bobbles the ball, he panics just a little bit, tries to rush that throw to second base, and you know, that's when you wind up throwing it away.
Melvin Upton Jr. will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Hey, two-way.
First pitch coming. Pitch inside, the throw. Runner goes for third. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Luis Rosado makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Doc will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
See it drive it.
Yeah, we got two down.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Doc will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
Let's do it. Come on. Hey, wait.
Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, 2 more RBIs there. Makes it 7 for him on the night. He definitely had the hot hand all game long.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Ray Hensley will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
You've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Doc will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning, as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Come on, baby. Here we go now. Let's get ready. Right there. Let's get out of this.
First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't think that's where you want to leave that pitch, with a couple guys in scoring position. That had a little hang to it. He's lucky that that thing wasn't hit hard.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Tejera is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Braves lead it 10-5. Travis Ishikawa will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Rafael Ibarra will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Comes set, now the pitch. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. The second for 1, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Braves win this one, 10-5. Good night, everybody.
Braves, 10 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors.